deserts. Now it is so that there are northeast winds blowing around at the middle between the equator and the North Pole, or a little bit up at the tropics, and on the south the same. And these winds now from the south up and from the north up, they are taking the water with it from these regions. So the equator goes central for Africa, and the Sahara in Africa lies north of it, at the tropics. And that is now, therefore the tropics, the wind blows down to the center, where the rainforests are. The same in Southern America. It is the desert in the southern United States of America and in Mexico, in the tropics. And from there, the wind is blowing down, taking all the water with it when it gets warmer. So the wind blows down, the air heats up because it goes closer to the equator. It heats up and takes all the water with it. The wind blows down to the rainforest, the Amazon, then in northern part of Southern America. That is why there's a desert in the southern part of the United States of America or Mexico, and the rainforest is then on the equator. In Africa, the same. In Cameroon and Central African Republic and Kenya, there's rainforests, and the Sahara is north of the equator in the tropical areas. From there, the wind blows down, takes all the water with it to the equator. Same on the south side. The wind blows down in Southern America, and therefore is there desert in Chile and also Peru, and the rain, all the air is brought into the Amazon River, to the equator. Same in Africa. In Southern Africa is again more desert. It comes up to the equator in the Central Africa, and the Sahara is north of it. And also there are cool currents on the west sides of it. So a cool current of water, so there is also not so much water coming with the air, and if it comes, it just heats up and takes again as a drying wind water with it. And there are also mountain ranges like the Rocky Mountains and the Andes, but there's also the deserts then extending from there onwards into the lands, that is also typical. Now, and it doesn't rain much, but if it rains, it is then once and heavy, but then for long periods nothing. So only wired grass or some bushes or cacti can survive, plants which can live extensive times without water. And there are also words for it in Arabic for the Sahara. So some part of Sahara has sand, and that is called erg, so sand areas. And the reg are areas called with gravel, very fine gravel, a lot of gravel. And there are also rock pavements. They're called hamar. Now, and there can be oases in the Sahara also, and they can be very small, just a little spring. There then a few palms, but they can be also extensive, with 100 square kilometers, where then agriculture is done with grain and so on. And that is according to the Reader's Digest Library of Modern Knowledge, Book 3, Part 22, Regions of the Earth, written by Hugh Clayton, John Coyle, Michael Frenchman, D.H. Sinclair on the page 1084 and 1085.